Alright, hello and welcome back everyone for another part of Mass Effect Andromeda Let's Play. Due to my paranoia, just give me a second. Alright. So, I hope you guys are enjoying these. Because, I'm enjoying playing more frequently all at once, rather than day to day for not very long. It's a very different experience from playing a game normally. You know, binging like several hours at once.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play to a crowd.
She's the most high.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
I didn't I want to, but I don't think it's gonna come across, so.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
The sooner I learn what's special about that place, the faster I can fix EOS.
Then get on with it.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
Wow, way to just throw someone under the bus.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
Jarl has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Alright. Ooh, besides my frame's dipping, which is odd, but well, I mean, never mind, there's a lot going on. Where was that? Give me 1 second. Just to see if I have... I don't. That's odd. I wish I could close Origin, because it uses quite a bit. I might be able to, but I don't like the idea of doing that with a story-based game. Okay, here you are.
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo, the Ket got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
I told him you were smart.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
How many more of these tests do I have to pass?
We don't trust outsiders. But maybe we can work with you. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Think I'm getting the better deal. All you walk away with is a number.
True. But who knows what that number will be worth someday. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
Good, good. And it's a bunch of hot garbage, isn't it? For me... this is pretty much all shit I have. God damn it. Well, I mean, it's useful enough completing the quest, I suppose. Did I not have a... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sort of. I swear I had a... Ah, whatever. I swear I had a quest where I talked to someone in this kind of area. God damn it. Alright. So, this way now. Oh, hello. Base one. Guys, remain vigilant. Do not attempt first. Do it yourself. It's like working retail. Viral. Must be clean. Ooh, hello. Actually, scan this actually. Oh, that's cool. Man, my arm is freaking bothering the hell out of me right now. Find door number 1.
She's back. The aliens, they rescued her.
Wait, you mean the Moshai?
Yes!
Start above. I'll go tell the others now.
Sorry to interrupt.
Pathfinder.
Oh, that's all. Okay. I'm just gonna go on your computer, don't worry. I kind of see now more why it was lagging, because I thought that was all there was. There was a lot more. I wish these doors just auto-opened, even if it's more realistic that I have to do that. That looks like, well, I mean, it's hard to say. A lot of these people look alike.
This is my first visit to Aya. It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Thank you.
But that guy over there looked like the dude that was following Jal around at the very beginning. It's been a while since that, so I don't entirely remember what he looks like. We rose from nothing to stars, made our homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what Ket stole from us. Celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Families grow forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but who will one day return. This place is for them. Well, that's nice. I like a garden more than the idea of a statue, personally. Like, as memorials.
Ryder.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Oh, well, okay. Cat of resistance, no there. Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember this.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
Unrefined goods on sale right here. Make them your own.
Can't hurt to be prepared. Maybe you've got something I'm looking for.
If I don't today, I will tomorrow.
Like how they oh no, okay. I was about to say like how they've human gear, but it's Helios cluster. Oh yeah, that's very Helios cluster looking. I mean, not real world Helios cluster. Who knows what that looks like?
They let you pass the gates. Huh.
It's an honor, and I understand that. I'll be respectful.
All right. Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
As per usual, I'm going to buy one of these because I buy one every time. But there is something oh, hello. I'm wondering if that would be good for the Dawn. Actionizer and there you go, you got money, man.
Vestaran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
Bet that was a sight.
You were an unexpected outsider. Not really a laughing matter.
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Looks like a durian.
Paripo.
Giant
Sweet
durian.
with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few kiloa or elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
What? Oh, okay.
They rescued her. The
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
Invest in your personal protection. Shield yourself.
I can do that.
Good to hear.
Oh, the useless thing. Oh, hello. Not much of anything to buy.
Pathfinder, it would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade.
Oh, well, sorry about that.
I never thought I'd see the Moshai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renav. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Yeah, just break a bunch of laws.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Seems fair.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents.
Oh, God.
Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
I don't sell it.
Yeah,
You don't
probably.
need it.
Oh. Nope. Nope. Codex. I kind of wanna find this. Oh no, I'm accidentally marking these things as red. God damn it. No. You're gonna rely on a particular participatory. Oh, participatory. I've never seen that word. Like, I've seen participate, but never participatory. Mixed economy, applying elements of socialism, capitalism, and informal barter system. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. The exact means of market control varies on the contextual basis, reflecting the needs of a civilization primarily focused on its survival. Basic goods and services deemed essential life are provided as fundamental rights. I like that. And deemed voting, with citizens voting annually to determine exact resource allocations. Also seems fair. Well, I mean, not in America. That's on. Well, not in Earth. Seems like a way to make people vote for way too little or way too much. People do not know what's good for them. Advanced personal technology or luxury items are acquired through a state-controlled capitalist market. Producers and vendors are licensed by the government and monitored by arbiters to ensure they don't negatively impact essential services. Within families and tight-knit organizations like the Resistance, individual members freely trade goods and services without using currency. Value placed upon something can be vary wildly according to the person's needs, despite over barter trades are dispute. God damn, I'm tired now. Apparently, disputes over barter trades are rare, as Angaran take a long-term and generous view of economic interactions with each other. All right, seems. Well, yep, that. Fuck me, right? Okay. Perfect. That's totally what I plan to do. God damn it. That's a weird little bird.
Abbot Honda, do you have the minutes from the last council meeting?
My dear Angaran, when I have not kept such records?
There's always a first time.
For a youth like yourself, perhaps, I'll transmit them at once.
Pathfinder? As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people. I thought I'd proven they have nothing to worry about. You are one person. They want the Nexus to hear our voices. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Oh, that's actually pretty fucking cool.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
This is... Oh, whoa, my god. As defined by the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulations of a civilized society that's existed for centuries on other worlds. And blah, 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 for each family within its, 5,000. Holy fuck. Please, Sam, give me a readout on this. Angaran practice. I'm sad there's no readout of this kind of stuff. Like, I was always sad about that in Mass Effect, that some of the smaller things didn't have that voice reading. I love that voice, too. I want to actually kind of check if that's in here. Angaran practice the political philosophy of horizontal collectivism. I never can tell what horizontal and vertical mean in these senses. Like, I assume it means everyone's equal. All members of society are valued equally, and every citizen has a voice, but the ultimate goal is for individuals to promote the best interest of the entire civilization. Angaran are expected to set aside personal preferences for the greater whole, and their laws reflect this. Crimes are evaluated and punished according to the pervasiveness of their impact. An unlawful act committed against a single person carries less weight than one affecting everyone in a family. I agree. Those who transgress in a way that undermines all Angara society incur a maximum penalty. Leaders of large political collectives, like I as governor, are chosen through democratic elections preceded by contentious public debates. All candidates openly challenge each other, and in turn must answer any citizen who believes them unfit for office. Elected officials serve a single term regardless of office. I like this. God. Sounds so much better than what we have. Then again, designed by writers to, you know, make them not sound like they're shit. Because, I mean, you've seen... I mean, I shouldn't talk politics. Talk politics. Let's not talk politics here. Wants to open Southern Valley region to development with the goal of providing refugees with permanent homes. Believe we've already at risk of overcrowding and harmful supposed to use last year. Good God. Oh my God. It's like people who actually know what they're talking about in the government. Process comprise solution to construct orbital habitats using Nexus technology. Refugees would rotate between Earth's surface and water system. Oh, that's cool. Disagrees with accepting initiative help and especially tech. Points out the black hole will make orbital construction projects difficult and may attract notice of cat patrols. True. Nova Bob. We need a better home for our people. Vold is fallen. What? What? What do you mean Vold is fallen? Paral remains unstable. We fixed both of them. God, does the game not register this yet? No. Yes.
The Moshai will be waiting for you at the vault.
Well, I'm here. Maybe we can talk?
Of course. I owe you that. When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
We're in this together. The Initiative wants to help.
I want to believe it. You're so different from the Ket. What can I do for you?
So, what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
This reminds me 110% of someone I know. Like, oh my.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
Just one. My sister, Sarah.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
Whoa, seriously? What the fuck? God.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote, you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
That sounds amazing, because then people who are bad and in it for some other reason wouldn't stick around. Or maybe it'd just be two old people screaming at each other for a couple of years.
I sense tension between your government and the Resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The Resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
Please don't.
Is there time in your busy schedule to meet someone special?
Please don't be flirting.
Everyone is special to me, in their own way.
Not what I meant.
Oh. No, that isn't a priority right now. Someday, maybe.
Oh, that was all. Oh my god, that was all under you. Oh my god.
I'm hoping you can get me on Ephra's good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all. And other times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone, and neither can your initiative.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
I still don't know
the
what
Vassal.
Oh, okay.
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya.
Oh.
When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
In time, perhaps.
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Ket left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee.
And does this...
We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
And that planet doesn't have a name. Okay.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did you do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers.
How long ago was this rebuilding?
And inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of technological innovation. When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
Thanks for your time.
Ishare, Pathfinder.
Goodbye, Pathfinder. Nope. Nope. I swear I have to talk to another person here. I'm gonna track that for now at the very least. Sorry I'm not talking much, I'm just kind of taking it all in, you know? subject, let there be unity. Before the Scourge and Gara were one people. It took centuries after disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some people don't trust you, others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. Palvin, Ishere to you all. Hello and goodbye to you all. I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived a long life and now come to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine, and the Ket will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that, too. Be well, take care of each other, change life for the better. Goodbye. Wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posturing Effer de Cherchav and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We're scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers, and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the Ket the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder. Much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Ket that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. Dude, I'm gonna send most of these unedited. You shitting me?
Did you pick up any fruit today? My luck.
To your birth, Sarbench. Better late than never.
Look,
Doesn't seem so tough. Don't pay it any attention.
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
What does Taverton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Taverton at the Taverton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started. I'd like a drink.
Well, I'm just gonna die of, you know, drinking something made by people with different physiology. Nothing?
That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
God, the drinking is so strange in this game.
Good to be back here, ready to hit those scans.
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how to keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
Skin that thin.
Hey, kid.
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Oh, great. What's Miss Stress Pants doing?
They should put Jarl on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you? No, the good one's always dense. I hear he had a thing for the repository's curator. Never went anywhere. She's just as thick.
So, Jar's available.
You're hopeless. Where's that shuttle?
Where the fuck is Cora?
I'm so glad you're back. And in one piece this time.
I was in one piece last time. A little dented, but in one piece.
You hit that wall so hard you had amnesia for 2 weeks.
Good lord.
Technically, I was still in one piece.
Leave these missions. Oh yeah, I should go back. No, 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 I can do that on the way back. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb here, Kurt. Alright, so, into here. Oh. Nothing. Oh. Remnant.
Oh, you're here. Welcome to my favorite place in the galaxy.
What the fuck is this? Oh. I see. Let's see. That's a Furon, right? Yeah, it's a Angaran Furon or
Pathfinder,
something.
did you make it to Hervarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Oh my god.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
2 in a row? God.
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
I already found one. Take a look at this.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? The implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Oh my god, the amount of flirting. I want to say that because that sounds like a shit answer.
If I'd known what a big deal it was, I would have let it ride shotgun.
No harm done. It's seen centuries of wear. One bumpy ride won't change much.
Oh my god.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Weird. What the fuck is this Scourge?
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Wait. Why did...
Is it normal for...
When...
Do you...
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece. Oh yes, when I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I want to do that because I kind of want to tour, but fuck.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Mother, you wouldn't believe it at all. Since Pathfinder Rider landed, I am sure you know about the Moshae rescue, but I suspect you've only heard the official version. It's just like to claim credit for bringing her home, but I know for a fact that they never could have accomplished it without the Pathfinder. People fear these new aliens would turn out to be like the Ket. Don't listen to them. I feel in my spirit they've come to help. I know you, and you know I'm always right about these things. I wish you could see some of the interesting relics we found on Hafral and elsewhere. I'll bring images next time I visit. Also, I'm not seeing Atu anymore. It was nothing particular that ended things. We're just too different. Don't worry, my work still brings me all the happiness I need. Yep, that's Avella.
Ryder, they've got amazing remtech research going on here.
Avela thinks it's an ancient deity.
Something about it calls to me, like a friend.
I missed the beginning of that, damn it. Oh, that's cool.
You know, the more I interact with the Angara, the more I feel for them. Especially with what we know about exaltation. I can't imagine.
Believe me, I'm pissed off on their behalf.
You nailed it. That's exactly how I feel. We need to make things right.
Anything else?
Pathfinder?
Nope.
Oh, it's you. I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What's your job around here?
Aelin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new?
New as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
Sounds awesome.
I'll leave you to it.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshae requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
I'll let you get back to it.
I think passion for your work is very different from the governor's perspective. Temples, bro. What is this? Archaeologists are from Iceland. is it? It's hard to say. Oh man, that's sad. Obviously, I'm not going to read every single one of these things. On 800, it's year 826. Yeah, that's it for the museum. I'm gonna go over here, then back, and yeah. Kinda wish I had a mini-map. It would be nice. Where the fuck is Cora? Didn't even realize everyone's out until someone said it.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren.
Good lord.
I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
They don't make Angara age.
Ryder, take a break and enjoy the view with me.
Oh my god, this fucking beauty. What the fuck is that?
I missed the fresh air of Aya.
Are those firestorm tornadoes? Yes, they are. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Beauty. Beauty. Horror.
Well, what do you think?
I could get used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
I love pretty much everything about it.
I love the air, the breeze. And one day we'll have more places like this. I have faith.
Might as well grab it while I'm right here then. You proved you can fight the cat unfold. The resistance are impressed easily. Stand with us. Together we will take this war. The enemy's home. We will make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We will break the cat. When that's done, we'll share the reward of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've members of species act violent, greed, and selfish. We found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the cats stand to gain? If other people are slow to trust you, it's because we don't understand why some seem, if you seem to, so determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stand united in their cause. Why don't you? We have much to learn. I've spent my life wondering what others might, what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined. I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. I believe in our future. Help arrives when you least expect it, and your arrival is unexpected. You came to Aya wounded and in need. We didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds, helped our people overcome terrible challenges, with no promise of reward, our friendship. You wouldn't do that if it wasn't the goodness of you, at your core. You want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance. I want to see what edit does, but at the same time, if it just auto edits and then forwards, nah. So, plus that's pretty nice overall message there on every single one of those. There's one that was like a little bit, yeah, iffy, but
the Ket have turned more aggressive. Abductions are down. Now they're slaughtering outposts.
They're scared, overcompensating.
Things got worse when Ephra sent the new aliens to help our forces on Vold.
Correlation doesn't imply causality.
Ugh, I hate it when you say that.
Then prove me wrong. Gather more data.
alright.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Then we face an enemy. They'll stop. Sorry. 241. That's not that bad. It's true enough. I mean, let's see. The Ket conquest of the Angara several decades ago has left their military forces virtually extinct. The few warships and ground forces to survive the initial attacks were lost through attrition to planetary defense. In place of an organized military, the Angara must now rely on the resistance. Angaran leaders composed articles of war and submitted them as laws to be followed by these volunteer soldiers. The rules of engagement reflect a mindset prioritizing preservation of Angaran life and culture over vengeance on the Ket. A resistant soldier confronted by a Ket base filled with Angaran slaves, cultural artifacts, and Ket guards is expected to rescue the slaves and reclaim the artifacts first. Any Ket would then be destroyed with expediency and minimum cruelty, not to spare the Ket, but to uphold the integrity of Angaran civilization. I feel like that's backwards for American military. Just take out the enemy, then save people. That's what it feels like sometimes. And I'm not saying that from a place of, I'm not saying that from a place of outsider knowledge.
Moved in Vayon to replace them? No, 6-9 is still unstable. We out of food in 2 days. Had ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many Ket, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply.
Holy
they won't
shit.
come in. Say they're close to taking down a Ket outpost, but I don't know.
If they could do it alone, they would have by now. Send reinforcements.
Hitting the enemy in one place leaves us vulnerable elsewhere. But you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
And then they all died. Not gonna read these. Like, these are literally for you guys. Or maybe if I ever get bored, I can look at these.
I expect you to take good care of Joel out there.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exaltation.
The more we understand the Ket, the easier it'll be to hurt them.
The more I know, the more I want to hurt them. What do you need?
Okay, we'll do this some other time. It's been a while.
I'll let you get back to it.
So,
good.
Yeah. You got a little close there. But I'll leave you all with a little nice view with horror just barely in view. But yeah, if you like this, if you want to have me do more of these like exploration things, let me know. Leave a like or comment. Yeah, if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, and yeah, have a good one.